guys, it's Nige back here again. We're just with a quick update on the 23rd of March, Monday the 23rd of March, first day of homeschooling. It's gone well. I had no problems at all with the kiddie winks, and yeah, it's been gone okay. I'm now working from home, so in my little man cave, I've got obviously my bench, which, to be fair, in my room I can touch both walls at the same time. That's how big it is. Okay, and my bench is probably 1 metre to 1.5 meters long, and I've only got one 42 centimetre actual cutting mat in front of me. All right, so taking up most of my space, I have got a new screen. I'll just see if I can sort this out. So if I just turn you around, and there you are. There's my new screen for me working from home with my laptop on my docking station. So yeah, it's going to be I won't say a hassle, because now I've got a decent screen. Before I was working on a little screen that was no bigger than, you know, that. All right, so that having that new screen has helped a lot. That being said, it means I might potentially be able to get up here more often on an evening, because I'm not driving to and from work. So I've got that 2 hour, 2.5 hour, 3 hour sometimes journeys with being both ways out of my day. So that means I can actually do more work during the day, and it means I'm fresher for coming up here on an evening, so I can actually do more. So that being said, some of you will have seen this little baby. Okay, this is my MiG 21. Okay, so just take you through it. All right, this is the Edard kit. It's a really, really beautiful kit. It really, really is. And the belly. There we go. Okay, goes together really, really well, and it's got some nice detail. It goes together really well. I mean, this one was 36 quid, but you can get the weekend editions, which basically this boxing, but it's got less. It hasn't got the photo etch or anything like that in. And you know, it goes together absolutely beautifully. I'd highly recommend this kit to anyone. Really be enjoyable build. So much enjoyable that I will be getting some more of these kits. And I will be doing some more of them, because this one's the reconnaissance one. Obviously this is the SMT and other versions, you know, the fish bed and all that sort of stuff. But me personally, I prefer the ones with the bigger spines. So yeah, they're really, really good. So that one was finished this month, earlier on the month, before it was last week, middle of last week it was finished. So yeah, really, really enjoyable build. So once that was finished, I thought, well, I'm going to crack on with my next build, that being the Kinetic Sea Harrier. So the Kinetic Sea Harrier, okay, I'll just go out. I'm building for the warts and all scalable Facebook page. I'm building Kinetics. There we are, Kinetic Sea Harrier. And so far it's going okay. It's not the best fitting kit. Okay, so gone together reasonably well. There's a few gaps down here and on the belly that I need to fill. It's got some nice detail in there, though the cockpit's very basic, but as you can see, I've just got some plastic card there and some plastic card there that I'm going to have to fill and sand, and then probably fill and sand again, just to blend them together, because those are the intakes. So those intakes on the Harrier are really, really big and obvious and all that sort of stuff. So I want to make sure I get that seam in there really, really, because that's gonna be a white or a very light grey. Then I will sand and fill all the seams, okay, and get this ready and work on it as and when I can. So I've got dog hair stuck to it. Okay, I mean, some lovely detail, not the best fitting kit, but I think as long as I take my time, it should come together nicely. And look really, really cool once it's done. Now, this is going to be for the Falklands War, so it's not the really cool white belly, what white belly, and a grey upper. Is it extra dark sea grey upper? Just checking now. Yeah, extra white and extra dark sea grey upper. It's not that version. It's the all grey version that was painted on route. So there's not going to be a lot of chips and stuff like that. There might be obviously muck and fading and that sort of stuff, but not a lot. Okay, so this actual aircraft was painted on the way down to the Falklands. Then I don't know how long this aircraft actually lasted down there. Okay, whether it was down there for the full Falklands War, whether it was down there for a little while and came back, or whatever. But it was part of HMS Invincible. So it was down there for at least a couple of months, if not 6 months, before it then eventually came back up here. So it might have got a new coat of paint or whatever after that. But it will have some fading, it will have some normal leaks, blah 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 blah, because they were only down there, and there were like 12 to 24 of these aircraft actually down there at the time, at the beginning of the war, by the time it got down there. So there won't be that much, mess on them. Okay, so yeah, so building that. Next part, I'll be moving on to doing the wings and the actual intakes, and cracking on with that. Again, it's going to probably take some fettling to get all these bits and pieces all done, but that's what we're here for. Oh, and I've also forgot about that bit. Also done the seat, and I've just added some belts with some sticky foil. So that's that. Next up, put that one up there, is this kit. Okay, which is, if I can just get out to show you 2 minutes, the Tamia P38 FG. Okay, so far really impressed with this kit. Okay, I've started on the cockpit. At the moment it's up to the point where it's got a gloss coat, so you can see there's the sides, the actual tub, the seat, the instrument panel, all pointed up. It's all got a gloss coat on. So tonight's job will be putting a wash on that and getting that ready to then go into the fuselage. Once that's done, I need to think. Now, with this kit, it's an actually beautiful kit, some lovely detail. Okay, some really nice detail, but I'm debating whether to totally rivet the actual airframe. Now, the reason I'm debating this is because I have recently purchased this kit. Okay, so this is the Academy boxing by Edard, and obviously it's got some lovely schemes in here. Okay, some really nice schemes with photo etch. So we've got a big couple of sheets of photo etch, and we've got bags and bags and bags of resin. So we've got intercoolers, cockpits, wheels, seats, bags of it, of bits for this kit. Now, like I said, this is the Academy reboxing, okay, and I've built one of these before and I really enjoyed it. I've been after an Academy one for a while, to tell the truth. But what I'm thinking is to build the Tamia straight out of the box, and build this one with all the gubbins, with all the resin and all that sort of stuff, and all the, excuse me, the bits and pieces, the foot wedge for the wheel wells and other bits, what looks for it, and the instrument panel. Building this one, we're doing all the actual riveting. Like, throw everything at it, if that makes sense. But I'm not sure, because I've heard this is a beautiful kit, and the Tamia one, that is, and with me having not problems, shall I say, with the Harrier, but that's going to be a more involved build, where to use the Tamia one as a, not a mojo sort of build, you know, a build that goes together really, really well. So I'm not certain. I'm up in the air about this. What I'll do, if you, down in the comments below, if you say what you'd like to see, okay, whether it's riveted or not, okay. If I don't do it on the Tamia one, I will do it on the Erdard one. Be that if it's later on this year or next year, because we're already going towards the end of March. It'll soon be April, and you know we're a third away through the year. Okay, so yeah, I'd like your input. Okay, whether you want to see this one riveted or whether it just built out of the box. With, apart from, I'm going to be getting some photo etch seat belts. But the Tamia one, let me just put that back up there. Okay, the Tamia build, it's really, it's really straightforward, but it's going to be really in depth as well, because not only have we got multi-parts for the cockpit, which you saw, you've got multi-parts for the nose wheel, the two put my teeth in, the two main wheel bays, there we are, are really in depth. There's like multiple parts for that. I mean, just for one nacelle wheel well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I'd say five for the actual wheel well, and then another 3 parts for the actual nacelles going together. So my plan is to build, obviously, the cockpit, get all that finished. Maybe not necessarily load it into the aircraft at that time, and then move on to doing all the wheel wells and, you know, painting and weathering those. I'm not going to super detail the wheel wells because you're not going to see where it is, because it's going to be sad. But showing it on video, and also we've got the the intakes and the turbochargers that need drilling out in places. So it's not going to be a quick build, this, but I want it to be an easy build, so to speak. Another thing that this really gets let us down is the wheels. So I might actually see if I can get some weight on wheel resin wheels for it, just to give it a better look, because even the wheels themselves, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different stages for actually doing the wheels and the wheel wells and the wheel doors and all that sort of stuff. So it's like, what do I do, So if you want to put down below whether you want me to see riveted or whether you want me to see, give me an easy time, so to speak, let me off the hook and give me a fairly easy build with it. All right, so what we're on, we're on nearly 15 minutes, so that's it for now. I have got 2 video builds ongoing, so I've got the Harrier and I've got the Tamia. And it depend on which one I'll pick up and how they will get released and what have you. I'm also going to do a review of the Edard P38 at some point, so you'll have that to look out for. But other than that, I think that's everything. Apart from saying, go and check it out on Facebook, the Warts and All scale, the Warts and All scale modelling Facebook page, and if not that, my own page is My Modelling World, and the Crafting World if you want to go and have a look at any of our mass sets or anything like that. So for now, I'll say goodbye, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.